It makes me, obviously I'm devastated to hear this, and it also makes me very angry that the Russians thought that they could do this to a sport that I love, and that they thought they could get away with it, that they have got away with it for so long, because it really does hit hard to all of those athletes that have competed for years here. And I think that now we have to have faith that our sport can come through this and can move forward. I am heartened that it is actually coming to light, and that they haven't got away with it. And we have to move forward from here and make sure that we go in a positive direction and make the changes that need to be made. I do agree. The consequences, I think we've talked in the past about the fact that federations should be banned if it's shown that there's been systemic and endemic doping going on and that not enough has been done against doping in that country, or if the number of positives from a country surpasses a certain amount, then I believe there should be sanctions at least against that federation. And in this case, I think we should go as far as banning them until they can show that this that has been going on for years is not going on anymore. But I think we also have to stress that we're not just talking about athletics here. This issue has come to light because it was found out from within athletics, but it's all sports in the report, and I think that that needs to be widespread going forward into the Olympics next year. I think the fact that it is systemic doping, probably as some people had feared, but on a much bigger scale, and the level of corruption that this was able to corrupt top levels of our sport. And I do believe that it is a small amount of individuals there that were corrupt, and that we have the right person now in charge to be able to clean that up and move forward. But the fact that it was able to happen, and that people were able to do this to, like I say, a sport that I love and a sport that I believe has so much good in it, and a lot of clean athletes who want to be able to go out there and give it their best shot on the world stage. And the whole anti-doping WADA, the International Athletic Federation, we have this right, this need to give that right to clean athletes, that they can go out and compete on a level playing field, that they can know that giving it their best shot will mean that they know how good they are on that level, and they won't be coming up against cheats. And I do feel for athletes who now find out that they should have stood on that podium, and that's why I've been such a big advocate for lifetime bans for doping, because it is fraud, and you are stealing a moment from a clean athlete that they can never, ever get back. And like I say, if we're looking for positives in all of this, it is that it is coming to light, and that people aren't getting away with it. Yes, they might have got away with it for too long, and it's devastating that it was going on at all, but it is coming to light and they aren't getting away with it. Oh, I think how long it takes depends on how big the scale is, and that's still coming to light. But I do believe that that's one of the reasons that I backed Seb so much to get in as president, and I do believe he is the right man to do that moving forward. He's already talked about the changes that he's going to be making for independent anti-doping bodies, the bigger investment in anti-doping and all of that. And I think it needs more than that. It needs more than the president, it needs more than the federation. It needs the athletes as well to stand up and say, yeah, okay, we have to do something to protect the sport that we love, and to make sure that we are competing on a level playing field. And maybe that means pushing for bigger sanctions against doping and against cheaters, and also just opening things up. Do we need to say, oh yeah, okay, as well as having the anti-doping tests, will we allow our homes to be searched? Will we allow, will we sit there, I mean, I personally sit there and take an anti-doping, an lie detector test if that needs to be done, and just bigger steps, bigger sanctions, and push for that.